Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Joe Usual, and today I'm going to take you out to the garden and we're going to check out what's been happening in the last 3 weeks, what has not been happening in the last 3 weeks, and what I suspect is the culprit. I think the birds ate half my seeds, but it also might be old seeds too. So we're going to go out and check out the garden. It's only been 3 weeks, but you wanted to see an update, so I'm going to show you one. Welcome to my usual homestead. Okay guys, right off the bat, this is my blackberry. She's looking pretty good. Looking a lot better than I expected. This old cane has actually got some new leaves on it. Looking pretty good. Looks like we've got a little flower right there. So we might get one single berry this year. We might get a couple more. I'm thinking about cutting this tree back because it's shading everything a lot more than I really need it to. I think I'm going to do that. Once again, the rhubarb is looking really weird. I didn't cut it back, and I probably should have. But it's looking really strange. It's not looking like proper rhubarb at all. And I'm not going to get any rhubarb from it this year, that's for sure. Guarantee 100% that's not going to happen. And like this raspberry here definitely needs some light because it's just not growing at all. It just hasn't done anything really. It's not dying, but it's just not growing. The justaberry is just doing its thing. It's really not doing very much at all. But this yellow raspberry here, we've got a little flower. Let me get back here in here. Got a couple of flowers working, so we're going to get a couple of raspberries this year. Got this little baby right here growing up, which is nice. And yeah, all in all, I like the yellow raspberry. It's looking a lot better than I expected it to. Now over here in this bed right here is my spinach and my squash and zucchini. The spinach has not come up at all. It has not come up at all in a month, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. But we're looking pretty good on our squash and zucchini though. Like right here, that's looking healthy. These are looking good. It's like 4. That one's been eaten by something. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's being eaten by. That one, that's like 6, 7. That's like 9. They're being eaten though. And let's see. Looks like we have another one coming up right there. Got a couple right here, right here. So the squash and zucchini obviously are doing really good. There's another one right there, just popping out just recently. Got this guy here. So I'm looking forward to the squash and zucchini popping up, even if nothing else happens with this bed. Although I would like to see more. I think I'm going to reseed these spinach is what I'm going to do because it just didn't pop up. I think I'm going to sprout my spinach first, and then we're going to work on trying to get the planting going. The grape leaves, I got to cut all this back, but all these weeds back, but this grape is still alive. That grape is still alive. Really won't see any growth, major growth, until the heat of this summer, but not looking bad. Apple tree's looking good. This is my horseradish plant. The leaves are a little yellow, but I'm going to put in some alfalfa pellets to put nitrogen back in the soil. I think we might have a nitrogen malfunction here. So that's going to be a thing in a minute. These are all my radishes. All these radishes right here. This radish is the radish side of the bed. All the radishes that are popping up. Looking pretty good. All the way across the board, all the way to the end. Radishes. I know it's kind of shadowy and I apologize. Now, one thing you can't see very much of, I'm going to try to show you, the beets are coming up. The beets are coming up, but I just don't know how much I'm going to get out of this bed. I may have to reseed the beets as well because I'm not seeing a whole lot of beets at all here. Like I'm not seeing any beets at all. And of course, I decided to record this in the afternoon, so we're gonna have to reseed the beets. It looks like they're taking their own sweet time to pop out, but we'll see how it goes. Right here, we got our black oil sunflowers. Those are looking really good. All across all these beds, the black oil sunflowers are popping up. So I'm really happy about that. Right here, we've got our Daikon radish in the middle. Daikon radish, all kinds of it, looking pretty good. I'm gonna have to thin those out for sure. And then on this side, this is kale. This is that Siberian kale that I planted. And the Siberian kale's coming up too, so this is good. This is really good news for the kale situation today. Really super happy about that. Mind you, this is only a month after I started, so we got a long way to go. Got a long way to go. Lots of Siberian kale. Now this whole bed right here is a disappointment. I planted a bunch of onion and I planted my okra over here. I don't see any okra popping up from last year, and those are my seeds from last year, so those should be good. These onion seeds were really old, so I don't know. I guess they're just not going to decide they're not going to pop up this year. I'm going to have to reseed this bed, I think, with something that's going to be quick. So leave your comment, leave your suggestions in the comment section, because this bed is a dead bed at the moment. Although those are growing just fine from last year. This is the onion chives. Those are the garlic chives. So I don't know, man. Or maybe these are the garlic chives and those are the onion chives. That's what that is. This also was a dead bed for some reason. My tomatoes didn't pop up, so I went and got tomatoes, and I got some pepper plants. So this is supposed to be tomatoes and okra, tomatoes and cucumbers, guys. And the cucumbers have not popped up. I'm going to give them a couple more weeks and cross my fingers. Hopefully they do, but I don't think they did. They're going to. These also were old seeds. These are not Todd seeds. Todd seeds are not having a problem except for the spinach. The spinach is the giant spinach is the only one that didn't pop up, but that may have been a watering issue. I'm wondering if the birds didn't come in and just eat my seeds, because I've been hearing a lot of birds in the morning. So I think maybe that might, I think that might be a thing. But anyway, I've got a tomato plant here, got a tomato plant here. This is, of course, we got plenty of these sunflowers, which are looking really nice. There's another tomato plant right here I just planted, and another one right here. These are Roma tomatoes. Whoa, I'm about ready to fall over for some reason. Now, these are Roma tomatoes. So those are looking good. That is a jalapeno plant I picked up. That is a serrano plant that I picked up. And here's another serrano plant that I picked up. So last but not least, guys, the carrots were planted in this bed. And once again, these are old seeds, and for some reason, they don't want to pop up. So I don't know what's going on. We're going to have to figure that out, because it looks like these might be carrots, but I don't see the telltale like frilly leaves, because carrot seeds when they're young look like grass seed, and I'm not seeing what I want to see as far as these carrot seeds go. We may have to reseed these as well, but we got plenty of sunflowers, that's for sure. So anyway, guys, that is the garden right now. Oh, one more thing is I lost another stevia plant, so we're down to 2 now. These 2 are looking hardy, but 2 of them have died that I picked up, so not looking promising as far as the stevia goes. We're down to half of what we had. I may have, these are looking pretty, these are strong plants, so I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, just the other 2 just decided they didn't want to live. They just didn't take. So, but these 2 will do just fine, I'm sure. Okay, guys, well, there's a multitude of things that could be going on with the things that didn't pop up. It could be that they were too deep, that I watered too much, that there could be birds that popped up that ate all my seeds. I think with the spinach, that I think I may have overwatered, but the squash and zucchini, they're popping up like gangbusters, so I don't know. That's that one bed. As far as the beets go, I just don't have enough popping up. So I'm going to add more beet seed, and we're going to see if we can get some more beets going. I'm hoping, we still have, 3 or 4 months before the end of the season. So hopefully those beets more beets will pop up as time goes by. They might just be late bloomers. As far as the radish goes, radish and daikon radish looking great, looking awesome. Kale looking amazing. As far as the next bed over, that would be the onion bed and the okra bed. The onions were old seeds. I don't know that, I did grow those other onions from those seed packs last year, so maybe they just got old. I don't know. Maybe I overwatered. Maybe the birds got to them. I don't know. Same with the carrots. Maybe the birds got to the carrots. I'm not sure. But as far as the okra goes, I think that might just be plain old-fashioned corporate greed. Sometimes corporations will irradiate their seeds so that they won't grow the next year. Like you can't take and get seeds from the plants that you grow. It just won't grow. And they've done that on purpose. It's corporation greed. And that may be the case with this okra. I'm not really sure. Like there's no excuse for that okra not to grow. It came from my seeding from last year, or my okra from last year. So they're fresh. So they should grow. And as far as the tomato plants go and the cucumbers go, should be old seeds. I think I didn't check the year on the packet, but they're probably 4, 5, 6 years old. So it's very possible that those seeds are just old. They didn't grow. That's why I bought the Roma tomato plants, and that's why and also my chili peppers. I didn't plant those. I forgot. So I'm going to go ahead, and that's why I got the Serrano chili pepper plants and that one jalapeno plant, because I just flat out forgot. Let's see what else. As far as the carrot seeds go, the only excuse, I think that those are carrots that are growing there. I don't think it's grass, but we'll know in another week or two, because it goes from looking like grass to getting those frilly, jagged leaves that are so indicative of carrots. And I'm going to wait on those. I'm going to wait another week or two. And then if they don't pop up, then I'm just going to order some fast growing something from online from Todd Seeds, and we're going to get something working. I need all of those beds filled with vegetables, because by the end of the year, I want something in every single bed. We need to fill our freezer. I need to do dehydrated, whatever I can get my hands on. And I need to dry all my vegetables, maybe, make product so I can get through the winter with the vegetables that I've got. I don't want to buy any veggies except for my starches, maybe potatoes and sweet potatoes, this winter until spring. So that's my goal. And hopefully I can grow it cheaper than I can buy it. And that's the key, is what it is. And I'm keeping track of all of how much it costs, and even my failures. How much those seeds cost. And so at the end of the year, I'm going to go by the pound and the average cost in my area per pound for vegetables, so that at the end of the year, I'm going to, and somebody asked me if I'm going to have a spreadsheet. I don't know about that. I thought about it, but I'm not a big, I don't know. I might just put it on the screen so you guys can see it for yourself. I don't know that I'm going to actually put a spreadsheet down. I'm not that technical, man. I mean, my brain doesn't work that way, so I'm probably not going to do it. But it was an excellent idea, and I appreciate that. Article 5, I'm looking at you. Yeah, I called him out, because you know what? It was a good idea. I'm not going to call somebody out for a bad idea by name. But anyway, so thanks for watching. Hopefully this 3-week update was enjoyable for you. Hopefully you got something out of it. If you have any suggestions, please leave them down in the comments down below. And I guess I'll see you next time. It's going to be sprout week next week, guys. I'm going to be doing a lot of sprouts. I'm going to put them in jars tomorrow, and I'll be recording my progress throughout the week. So you're going to be able to see the sprouts and how they're doing and what we're going to get. And so it's going to be a sprout experimentation week this week coming up. So anyway, guys, come back next Sunday, and I'll have that video ready for you in the afternoon or in the evening. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a thumbs up. And if I've earned your subscription, please don't forget to hit that bell icon for notifications. As I always say, I am my usual me, you be your usual you. And we'll see you in the next episode of My Usual Homestead. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.